making this little complex robot, but it is controlled by living brain cells like those inside your head. Researchers.
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bugged.
Grow collections around 3,000 brain cells in the lab. The cells grow collections with each other and start communicating
using electrodes implanted into its muscles.
Some are hard to respond predictably. Signals from robots or ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
The output from these cells can be used to control
different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flap.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
Powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanting electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each
that
other and try to
control
mimic
flight.
the stride length
A computer
that the other
program in
one's
the
doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here,
doing it, and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I had 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start frizzing, so it does do that a lot. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
In communicating robot wirelessly, the team plan to use their robot brain power on new pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects of our own brain.
Can you put some goji berries in my Dropbox, please? Is this GoPro farm to table? NFL anywhere. You can watch the NFL anywhere, then why can't I watch it on the damn toilet, Linda? The only exercise I get is chasing those damn gypsies off my lawn. They're like, oh, trick or treat. Well, guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor. Guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor. Drunk up, Mike. I think you're a little too drunk. Yeah, I got trapped in a corner maze. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm Native American. Caribbean queen. Caribbean queen. say something super racist, so you want to hear a joke? Sure. What is black and white and red all over? Newspaper. Oh no, that's better. What I was gonna say something super racist, so yeah.
Oh, Jeebus. So, just really quick, they're called a Star Crawler, is the name of their band, and the name of that song is Beat My Brains. So there we go, everybody. There's the beginning. I always try to bring us some weird, interesting, funny, new stuff, as in for the music's. Mommy, you might want to change your avatar before we bring you in. For yeah, we try to bring you independent music that you've never heard of before. Hopefully, for some of these things, most of the time, like the intro music that I use for starting soon before we actually start is all music I produced myself. If you didn't know that, so all this stupid music that you hear, or in parentheses music that you hear at the beginning of the stream, is all produced by me. And then usually I find an underground band or some kind of weird song or something that goes along with the theme of the stream, which today is another drunken news report. So we'll be drinking and doing news of the reports of the stuffs and things. At least that's what I tell myself. And once again, all of this could be a huge hallucination that I'm going through right now and pretending this is all going on. So thank you for being here for my hallucination of reality. No, I'm just kidding. So let's get into the intro first. Oh, there is our Beck. There we go. We've got our Beck as well that is here. And he says, hello, wonderful folks. I love that word that we've all adapted using folks. Because back in the day, it was really only people in the South that kind of used it. But I began using it when I was a teenager to include everyone. You know what I'm saying? And then now I love how there's our community that has turned it into a theme, Bobber. And yes, Schismacrasher is telling it truthfully. You are all just a part of my fever dream. Wait, what? They're gonna... No way. Okay, the June. Okay, I'm totally going there, and I'm gonna hit up their promoter, and I'm gonna try to like perform with them. Yes, score. I'm gonna go perform with them. Awesome. Thank you for looking that up. Yeah, you're not here. We're a figment of your imagination there, Adam. Anyways, well, let's start bringing in all of the peoples and the stuffs after we do our intro, which is...
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you believe in all that stuff, you might be a crackhead, and we're probably laughing at you. So anyways, let's get into bringing in the beginning of this, which is our lovely, sexy co-host, and that is, of course, our queen. So here we go, and with her intros.
She truly is a queen today.
Hold on.
We got a squirter!
Anywho's it?
Jeebus
Sure.
Christ. How are you doing, my love?
Not bad. Taking
Well, that's
things a
good.
day at a time, trying to figure things and things out. But I'm getting it. I'm getting there.
You're trying to finger things? Is that what you just
Yes,
said?
I'm trying to figure out the things and stuffs and things.
So that you can work your way up to fisting things, or are we just trying to
No. That'll never be a possibility.
You're just fingering things right now?
Yes, no, fisting will never be a possibility with me. It just won't happen. Sorry.
I didn't say you. I said to things.
Possibly.
So to other people,
Maybe.
not you. We're never. I don't want to get to that.
Call girls, I mean prostitutes.
But yeah, you never know. We can bring over some friends, and if they want some fisting done, we can definitely work our ways up to. Never mind. We'll talk about that in the dungeon
I know
later.
a few girls that we could just completely crawl into. I mean,
can we play beer pong?
Team.
Can we play beer pong?
Whole team in there, do some cave exploring,
We'll do some spelunking, and we talked about that yesterday. I think was vagina spelunking.
Okay, but this would be vagina exploring.
Okay, yes, it would be, and of course, what do we have to say about that?
Nope,
hold on. Just before we get to there, this is what I have to say about that.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so now let's bring in everybody, and then let's talk about it right now.
Yes, let's bring everyone else in.
So let's bring. So we're gonna go through the things. Our first person we're gonna bring in, of course, is Al.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And we're gonna pack the house. We're gonna pack the house right quick. So how are you doing, right quick?
I'm doing good. My sister wants to say something. I think.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're trying to just. So we're gonna power through this just like a dildo does inside of it. Never mind.
We have found the witch. May we burn her?
Okay. Is it something quick you want to say, or should I bring in Mama first and then have you say something there, Vila? We figured that you wanted to say something about what we just. You're freezing. Yeah. Okay, so give us a second. Hold on.
You're just muted.
So let's bring in Mama right quick.
Mama.
Okay, so now, how are you doing, Mama?
I'm doing good. Little tiny intros.
We absolutely need to make Mama's intro longer and do the mama.
Oh, no, I literally
thing
only popped into shouts.
Not the mama.
Okay.
Or Stewie saying mom, mommy, mom.
Well, let's what we'll come up with soon is if a couple people send us some thingy-mabobbers as clips, then I can make one.
Yeah.
Mommy,
mama,
we'll see.
Mama, mommy,
like,
mom,
well, like I
mom,
mom. Yeah, well, like I said, like
sorry.
Like I was saying the other day, I have a Mandela effect where I always thought that in dinosaurs, he screamed mama in a different way than I found all the clips. And I don't remember off the top of my head what I thought that they said, but that I always wanted to make for your clip. So I may just have to do an AI generated thingy-mabobber for that. So we will see. Let's go through the Saitama chats right quick, bobbers, and then we'll get into this because I have an extra thing we have to go over before we go over other things, and I didn't even put the Eclipse on there, which will be happening in a couple hours.
Yeah.
In the poll. So if you've not voted in the poll, go to the poll and go and vote in it, and then we'll get to that. But I have something we have to go over first because when I heard this, I I was like, we have to. And I went over 3 things today. I was like, we have to go over, but we're gonna push that back for probably next week to go over. But this thing, I said I have to have us go over today. So let's go to the side chat and let's say hello to everybody right quick. So let me go to the top. Let's see. So I am trying. On the 26th, I'm going to go get more of my my arm tattooed, my sleeve done by a world-renowned tattoo artist, and I'm still trying to get my wireless microchip so I can do swiping payment with my hand through the microchip.
Okay.
And that's a flat microchip in my hand. So if you buy me a shot, the more shots you buy me, the closer I get to doing those things. I still have to pay for other things, obviously, but I'm still working on getting myself further into being modified and completely in the way I want. And so, unlike other grifters who say I need it for my vape pen or I need it for some, this actually helps me turn myself into the creature I want to be, or it helps with me being able to do more things by getting more gigs, by looking more modified. So the more modified I am, the more that I can get more gigs, because look at the Lizard Man, look at Enigma, look at a handful of other performers. They're very, very modified. I am not modified compared to them. And I would like to get there, not just because of that, but because of the thing that I see an image inside of my head of what I want to be, and the further I get through that and turn myself into that, the less depressed that I am, because I've gotten there. And so, if you want to help me just get a little bit closer to looking non-human, then that would be wonderful. That's what we're talking about today. Not just to get a vape pen or so I can get more Delta 9, or that like I can get more lube, or I can make sure that like I don't like have my booby
your talk already worked.
Okay, anyways. Okay, let's keep going.
You already put some in the.
Yeah, I saw. So hello, Adam. Let's see. We have the Skitsima Crasher, and of course for the Skitsima Crasher, and we'll thank you, Skits, obviously already. And Skits is obviously our he is our channel sponsor. So thank you very much. You make this world go round and round and round like a record, like round and round. Oh, and so we have the Melissa as well, and just like we always say, if any of you would like to come in that or anybody wants a link, just let us know and you can join us in here. We do have a couple more slots to fill.
We got plenty of room
to have you inside of us. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Glover Mom, so plenty of room.
Yes.
Globes are us.
We have our the other queen in our community, the Queen Cat Lady. So welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope yesterday we kind of filled you in on some of the fun stuff from our past. Cool. I don't think I filled in enough though, but we'll talk about that later. And of course we have our Becca Maroney. So welcome again. If any of you want a link, just let us know. We have the Demon Orbs.
Demon? What?
Let's see who's next, because I do see somebody at the bottom that I do want to talk to.
There's a few people.
Or say hello to. I know, yeah.
I think that was everybody.
And then so we'll do that in just a second, Skits. If somebody will remind me in a second to do that after I say hello to everybody. I want to make sure. So Cat Lady asks, a microchip so you can be found and identified. Yes, I do have identifying microchips. So technically, if I get buried in the woods, they can figure out who I am because the microchips have numbers. We can
triangulate and figure out where he. Yeah.
Well, not because of that. I don't have GPS ones.
Oh,
but
okay.
I have identifiers. So technically, if they find the microchips, they can look at the serial number and they can go, Slim has
Kane
that
Cat
one.
Lady, I had him and Kane chipped at the same time. So if either
Yeah.
one of those two ever get lost, they just get scanned and
You
brought
just-
back to me.
Yeah, you just scan us and then you return us to the maker.
I saw a tattoo, right, of someone that got a toe tag tattoo done. So, when you're a corpse, they put the toe tag on you.
Yeah.
One of those, they had it tattooed on there with like all their details. And I'm like, do you know what? I actually think I want to get that done.
Well, see, the other thing is, you can
if I ever go
have
missing or someone saying, cut my foot off, that'd be good.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the other thing about identifying your own tattoos by taking photos of them and like marking them down and having them written down. So if they ever do find your body parts, they can go, oh, those fingers belong to blah, 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 because there's those tattoos, literally you can't cut me up and dismember me without you knowing who I am. I mean, literally, I have tattoos almost exactly everywhere there's like 4 or 5 inches that maybe you have that there maybe not. If you burn my body, that's a whole different story. I'm not going to talk.
That's what I want to say. Like burn.
Burning.
Please don't burn me. Please don't burn me.
Burning will do that, but yes.
Yeah. Anyways, and the other thing that I found out about, like sometimes tattoos, if they go deep and if it actually can go into some of your bone. And they can actually figure that out as well because there may be markings further down than you think there would be. So they can actually do a little bit more like forensics through it. So the more modified you are, the more they can tell. Like,
I guess it'd be very easy, like on your wrist to go deep enough to maybe hit bone.
Yeah, and then I have silicone implants, the microchips, and all that stuff. So say I was burned. You could definitely know that like there was a thingy there. There was, you know what I'm saying? Like the forensics examiner would go, oh, dude, there's some weird shit going on. And if they looked up, he had all these modifications, they go, okay, that makes sense. So it's definitely Slim because nobody else in the world
how many burned, like how many charred corpses are going to be magnetic?
Exactly, and that too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So, so really quick.
No way. After the coronavirus, all of them, anyone who got a vaccine, apparently.
Anyone who's vaccinated is magnetic now.
Well, no. Remember, the vaccine gave us all different superpowers. So some of us are magnetic, some of us are invisible, some of us can
I'm a super soldier.
I can type with my mind.
I already had the superpower of growing tumors, so I wonder what my second bonus superpower was going to be.
Not sure. Interesting though.
Just throwing this out there.
Super soaker.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yes, you did. A living super soaker.
Yes.
Just throwing this out there, Dick. If you want a link, just let us know, and we'll definitely throw you one. If you have other things going, or you don't want to jump on, that's totally fine. We understand. Just like anybody else in the side chat, if you do want to join us, please. We have lots of craziness to go over. So Mark is our next one, and yes, I am everybody's chipped pet. Anyways, that's not what he said. But yes, we chip our pets, and it's a wonderful idea.
And he uses a lot of wands to do it too.
Exactly, and that's a wonderful thing to do because say your pet does get out, and then they take it to a humane society or whatever, and if it's chips, they can go, oh, we're going to call person and go get it back to them, and you're going to get a fine most likely, but you're still going to get your pet back.
Yeah, but Slim, why would you chip your pet? You chip wood in your wood chipper, not your pet.
Well, once they get to the age of old Yeller, then you've got to do something about them. And you know what? Like if you can make them into fertilizer after you should. Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
Mulch. Yeah, mulch.
Yeah, if you can mulch them, then no, I'm just kidding. Okay.
No, you're totally
YouTube,
right.
I'm
Though
kidding.
I did chip both of my pets, so we're good to go.
No, I mean, there is ways to do things for things and stuff and things. So anyways, if there's anybody else in the side chat who wants to say hello to us that has not said hello or wants to say hello to you, please let us know. How many pets can a steel chuck chip? It matters on which version of it you have, because there's the 3 different versions. There's the tiny, the middle, and the large. So it matters on, and it matters on
Well, honestly,
what?
it depends on how
Yeah, there we
the
go. It
bone
matters on what
density.
animal.
Yeah,
The
like,
density
because of
of
their
what?
bone density. Like if they've got a very
Yeah,
dense
exactly.
bone, then it's going to stick in the wood chipper, and you have to have the
Oh,
stronger ones,
true,
otherwise they
true.
jam and it wrecks it. Or if they're
Yeah.
the lighter bone density, you could get way more in the big chipper, or you can just use a small chipper.
Oh,
And then
Jesus
it depends
Christ. Yeah.
how easy you can get rid of.
Can we please not?
it.
Can we please stop giving this kind of advice? Please.
Yeah. In Minecraft. In
Poor
Minecraft. No. Okay. So
when else am I gonna get to talk about the creepy serial killer like knowledge I have amassed over the years?
Vila,
you gotta talk about it.
Keep that in the voice chat, okay? Keep that in
yes, I agree with you there, Dick.
Don't bring it out in public.
Okay, so what I want to go over first is this morning I woke up to a video of this douche nozzle, and I thought he was just going to be harassing a park ranger about wearing a mask until he gets proved wrong. But then he says something very, very horrific after, and then we'll talk about it in just a second. We're not going to get there until after we hear what he says, and then I'm going to go on my rant. So here we blow for the beginning. I'm going to, of course, turn up the volume, which I didn't do yet. And there we go. I'm just going to make sure it's not like blowing your ears out. Vocal booster. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So here
Blow
we
my
blow.
ears out, baby.
Listen to what this douche nozzle says to this park ranger.
Oh, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Why are you wearing that chin diaper outside? It's a beautiful day.
What's that?
You wearing the chin diaper?
Yeah.
Why? You scared of COVID? You scared of COVID?
Working here.
Scared of COVID?
No.
No? Oh, what's up with the mask?
I'm grinding the metal.
What does that have to...
He's grinding the
He's
metal.
grinding metal, and the guy's like, "What's up with the mask? What's up with the mask?"
Do we know 100% that those masks stop the fumes that the metal would make?
No, not the fumes, but like
they wouldn't.
He says
the particles.
Yeah, particles.
Yeah, they wouldn't stop the fine particles going through, but the bigger ones.
Well,
yes, but there's normally proper breathing masks for that.
Well, it's
but for
poisonous
this,
gas.
you don't use a mask for this.
So it's the poisonous gas potentially that it could potentially give off that wouldn't go through. But yeah, it would stop. And if he was wearing the glasses and he was wearing that face mask, his mask is technically covered. So any kind of sparks would not harm him. Why are you being a douche right now? And motherfucker sees him holding a grinder right now.
Yeah.
Already gets horny from the grinder. We all know
He's not just walking around with a mask on, and he doesn't even have his mask on, you dumb twat.
No, I know.
It's not even on his fucking face. I mean, it's on his chin, but then he fucking goes up and starts talking shit. And you want to know why he's doing this? Let's fast forward to find out why this douche nozzle is doing this. And we don't even have to hear any more of this video because we already got the point of
we get the point of it.
Of what he just said to get to the next part. So the next part of this is thank you. I think TYT. Yeah, TYT did this. But listen to what he says. He goes to these ladies. We're gonna do this very, very fast.
Over the internet?
He goes into a hair shop. He goes into a hair shop, a lady's hair shop, and
this is a cancer shop, by the way, for cancer patients.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
I don't want to give the guy's name out. I don't think he has his channel anymore, though.
Well, hold on. Well, we're going to blast him right now.
Okay.
Because he says this. So we're going to do 5 more seconds of this. Sorry.
My human rights.
Do you really not care about cancer patients so much, sir? We have people.
I care about health so much that I go around.
So she asked about cancer patients. The reason why people who need wigs go into a wig store is because they have cancer and they're going through chemotherapy and they need wigs, right?
Yep.
Listen to this.
They lose their hair. Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to show you what his fake ass excuse is that he's going to tell them right now, but we're going to hear what he says about why he's doing this. And after this, we're going to actually post it. We're going to say his name. And I'm not going to say don't go and harass him. But we are going to give his
Doorknob. She's
information.
getting the freaking backwards
Don't-
pineapple without
But
lube.
wink, wink, and nudge, nudge.
deserves
Don't
it.
go harass him. But listen to this. Listen to this.
And he admits it himself.
My favorite pastime is harassing cancer patients and people.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah.
Mhm. I featured
Okay,
him
we're
on
gonna
a
play that
Karen,
one more
by the
time.
way.
We're gonna play this one
Yep.
more time. Listen to what he says again.
He said, "Oh,
My
what?"
favorite.
Listen what he says one more time. That's why he went into that shop.
To be obnoxious. And he admits
So here we
it
go.
himself.
My favorite pastime is harassing cancer patients and people that wear masks. I love to just harass people.
Scumbag piece of
Just put the camera in their face.
Yes.
Okay, listen to what he said. Yeah, exactly. And so we
Okay,
are
it's no
gonna
longer
blast him in a
pineapples, it's
second.
cactuses.
We're literally gonna blast his name in a second. And please, everybody, don't go harass him. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But listen to what he says. He says, I want to go up to cancer patients and do what again?
Just put the camera in their face, just harass them and yell at them and just follow them around. And even when they tell me to leave, I just don't leave and just press them and press them and press them and press them.
He says he wants to run up to cancer patients and harass them while they're going through treatment. They're dying. They're trying to survive. They're already not dealing with their life is giving them the fucking worst hand in the world.
Yep. Life's giving them the finger.
And then this motherfucker is like, oh, I'm such a douche nozzle loser ass little bitch that I have to go around and I have to fucking put my little wannabe fucking fake beard ass little that's all I can grow facial hair in their face and then put a camera in their face so you can $50 a month on fucking YouTube or on whatever fucking right-wing channel you're on that you're barely making money on. You're a fucking loser ass little bitch. And
Like,
once again,
what the fuck?
we're
Like,
gonna show you-
seriously, I have family that's died from cancer. I survived it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
And I normally wouldn't say it to anybody, but with him, hell yes, I fucking hope he gets it.
Dude,
Like,
and
my
he
nan died of
literally
cancer. I have to be careful because with my condition, I have a 15% more likelihood chance of getting cancer than a normal person, which as it goes, the average person is 75% likely to die of cancer, which puts me at 95% likely of dying of fucking cancer. And this dude thinks it's okay to go around and harass people.
Yep.
Yeah,
because
because
they're
I've had
dying.
it. I
It's
have a
something
higher
they
risk to
didn't
get it again as
choose
well.
to
Because
get.
they're vulnerable. That's why.
Yeah. Because he's
And
too
that-
much of a
people who
pussy.
do that
Harass
are
one of us.
crappy
We're not
humans.
vulnerable.
Okay, so and then anybody
Stupid
with a
little
mean
pussy bitch boy
compromise.
can't take on someone that can actually fight for them fucking selves.
No, and these people are lucky. Hopefully, I don't ever see them in public because it's not going to be a good day for somebody. And yes, Dick Dawson, we're not going to post anything. What we just do is we just say a name. But once again, don't harass these people. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But so what we're going to do is, if you look at here, it is Patriot Takes / Twitter. I believe is this.
Yeah,
him.
that's it.
So if you go to
That's him.
Patriot Takes, all one word / Twitter, that's where you can find this subhuman. So go ahead and do not.
He had
go
a
harass.
YouTube
Do
channel
not-
and that got taken down.
It got taken down. That's why now he's at Twitter, and that's why I said go to Twitter because now that's why he's doing it in this format. It's the up and downs. Because that's all you can do for the Twitter merge. Yes, thank you for reminding me there. Here we're doing shots. Oh, so thank you very much, bros. Cheers. Shots. Bros, salute all of the above. So if you want to throw more money to help me go more modified and to get me more drunk, I will take a swig of vodka for $5. It's a pinned message. If you've not voted in the poll, please do that now. and then we're gonna play just a tiny bit more of this. But once again, don't go harass at Patriot Takes at Twitter or / Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro. Salute, Solange, all of the above. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Don't go to twitter.com/Patriot Takes. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Bad vodka.
Oh God, Slim. Oh.
So I'm just kidding. Bad vodka.
Bad vodka.
Anyways, when I saw this morning, I was like, we have to talk about this first.
He's an idiot. Yeah.
Because he literally says, I love to harass people who have cancer. How much more of a fucked up person can you be to fucking take on cancer patients? What the Okay, calm down.
Breathe, Slim. Breathe.
Okay. So we're gonna listen a little bit more because he goes a little bit more into this, and then we'll go into him harassing one more person. I think he does it at I think he's the Lego store guy. If you haven't heard,
probably
the Lego store dude. Yeah. But here we blow. And just look at how much of a twat whistle this dude looks like.
Twat whistle.
That's my favorite thing to do. Just harass people. I just love harassing people, especially cancer patients, because they're weak and vulnerable, you know.
Well, he's in the news again.
So cancer patients are easy to harass. Yeah, that's the problem, you dumb cunt. Harass somebody who's your fucking own size. Or somebody like me, motherfucker. Fucking you fucking harass me, bitch. And see how long it takes for your face not to look the way it was 5 seconds ago. In Minecraft.
Yes.
Oh, I would catch a case.
Oh, no. I would go to jail for, like, if I meet a handful of some of these people, I'm
some people are worth going to jail over, actually.
I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna get a misdemeanor charge for knocking somebody the fuck out. I mean,
you think they'll figure out it was me?
Okay.
Well, see, the thing is I'm gonna have my homegirl standing there with the camera. I'm gonna hand them my phone and say, turn it on. I'm gonna to jail for this bullshit. And I'm just gonna walk up to like some of these people and just fucking, well, I'm gonna ask them a question. Like, do you really believe that my fist is gonna hit your face is gonna hurt or something like that, right? You know, if you believe in this, do you believe me hitting you in the face is gonna hurt? And when they say what, I'm gonna go, pow, and then they're just gonna like wake up in the hospital. And I'll have them call the cops and I'll sit there and wait and I'll go to jail for it. I don't give a fuck. Some of these people deserve this shit because that's the problem is nobody told them no their whole entire motherfucking life. Everybody's like, oh yeah, blah, you know, they've been fucking coddled and shit. Nobody ever knocked them the fuck out. I've been knocked out a bunch, so I know why I should be in a certain, you know.
Speaking of what happens when parents don't say no to their kids, I found a really lovely, beautiful little video today. I don't know how long it's been out, didn't look, but a county court clerk, right?
Okay.
Their son got arrested for doing sit stuff.
Yeah, I saw that 2 days ago or around then. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, like, it's hilarious.
It's so funny.
But his friend is also there too, that's sitting in the background, and his friend is also sputtering out the same bullshit. So it's two of them, and the cop's like, "Hey, bro, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna arrest you too."
Like the guy that ran in the house acting like a bitch.
Yeah.
Is the one that was the clerk's son. The first one that they had to arrest because he wouldn't ID. That's just a family friend, and if that dickhead had shut up, none of it would have happened.
No,
but they've even got like the sit ID cards.
Yeah,
like the US
no, he did.
passport.
He had, go ahead and bring this right quick. We'll go over that maybe.
Patriot Takes is not the one spouting that nonsense. That's the person debunking them.
Okay, cool. Obviously,
they're exposing right wing extreme.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
he's
was
the one who-
looking at.
he-
They don't
okay.
like the
Yeah,
right.
I think
it's
they're
not-
showing
it's
it
not-
on there. Yeah.
No, he's the one who made this the clip of all of this stuff. So go there and
Yeah.
obviously give him props. And I'm glad that you told
Yeah,
us that.
this guy we're talking about, he had a YouTube channel, which I think is now it's gone. So I think a lot of
Okay.
his stuff has just been downloaded by people.
So
and
what
they're
I'm going to
showing
try
it.
to do
Unless
is
he's
we're
on
going to go
Rumble or something. I'd
We're
have
going to
go
go
look him up.
here. So the MAGA moron Ethan Schmidt.
Ethan Schmidt, yes, Ethan Schmidt.
So that's what his name is.
Mm-hmm.
If you can find him,
and it's
if you-
SCHMIDT.
Yeah, if you can find him on the socials of the medias, and he looks like this. He looks like an unkept wannabe pirate.
I'm showing a video of him on my Karen tomorrow regarding LGBTQ pride flag.
Perfect.
So yeah, he'll be represented. Mhm.
Right there, baby cheeks.
Hang
He
on.
looks like someone that would say
it's
he's
too small, I
right
can't see.
when they
Hold
actually
on,
mean Nazi.
Yeah.
And I can undo it. I can undo.
He's also very religious. He uses
Yeah, I know,
behind
I
God
know.
and stuff.
This wasn't the
So-
first time I've seen him, and that's why I did. I
Mhm.
said and then when I heard him say he's gonna like take on cancer people,
Yeah.
patient, or I'm like, we have to talk about him first before we talk about other shit. And yeah, so anyways, so
What
go and
about
look him
him?
up. If somebody in the private chat wants to put something for us that I can like reference a little bit better for that'd be wonderful. If not, no worries about it. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna stop this and we're gonna go into our next thingy.
He also recently got kicked out of a store for harassing
Did we
people.
get an
that-
answer
I'm not
for the
surprised.
poll?
That's what we were about ready to go over. Is he got kicked out of a store
Yeah,
at
I'm
Lego
not totally
at the
not
Lego
surprised.
Land.
Not
Oh, he actually got.
I'm sorry,
What-
it was a Lego store, not Lego
browsing-
Land. I'm
no, for
sorry.
people-
What
Which
I'm
at the
reading
Pride
here.
Center.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, Queen.
What I'm reading here on March 3rd of this year, he was sentenced for harassing Mesa Wig Store.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. He did, yeah. And then he just yesterday or the day before, he went into a Lego store and saw that somebody had a pin that had a rainbow on it.
Yeah.
And then, hold on. 2 weeks ago, he did that. And then yesterday or the day before, he went into Build-A-Bear and he asked if they were into transgender stuff or if they were LGBTQ plus positive. And once they said yes, he started just causing shit. I don't want to spend any more time on that right now because I want to get into the next of all the steps. We have so much fucking
Oh
more
my
to
god,
get
you could do a whole stream about this.
You can do a whole stream
I
on
know
him.
we could.
I
And
really
we
want
may,
to
and
say,
we probably will.
just real quick, baby, before we get the final results of the poll that you did. He was sentenced to 3 years probation and 60 days in jail.
Okay.
Yeah, and if he does anything again, and he actually
It's
gets
not going to change anything with him. I guarantee it.
well,
No.
if he
Oh,
if he
God,
gets
yeah,
if
it's
he
not.
wait, hold on. If he gets charged again, he may actually go to jail for a hot second or prison. It may turn into that soon. So the
'Cause
more
I
things he
guess
keeps
was
doing, because the more
already
times
on
you violate,
probation.
yeah.
Yeah,
So if you're on,
yeah.
so if you're on probation and you violate probation, they
Mhm.
throw the book at you and you go in.
Oh,
and
God,
then if you're
yes.
in, or you come out and then you go back. So the more times he does this, hopefully, twats and penises and vaginas, boobies, and testicles crossed that he keeps. It keeps going. He keeps getting more and more offenses, and it keeps snowballing. And he
Yeah.
finally goes away for a fucking while, or he figures it out and just shuts the fuck up. Because
He
I don't
won't,
understand
though.
how. No, I know, and like I don't even understand how these people don't understand how to like keep their mouth closed. And you know what these people can do instead of going out into the public and being a dumbass? Do what we're doing right now and doing it into a closed system. And no, I can talk as much crap as we want when we're doing these things because it's just us together. I'm not out in the public going, don't do blah, like, so whatever.
You're also
Anyways,
not
yeah.
forcing anyone to take part in the conversation. They come here willingly, they stay here willingly.
Yep.
Wait, you aren't forced here to be on here with me? God damn it. That
No.
breaks
You're doing
that,
something
that
wrong,
breaks my
Slim.
immersion.
You're doing something wrong.
You just broke my immersion.
I'm sorry. I started with the chains, and then Stockholm syndrome set in, and now I'm a good captive.
Okay.
See, that's what I thought I had done to all of you. I thought that I had done the Stockholm syndrome. I've just convinced you all just to love me, even though I'm your captor some way, shape,
It's
or
a
form.
ruse, everybody. It's a ruse. It's all a
exactly.
ruse.
I'm like the head of a cult. That's what I always thought of this
The
as.
head of a cult.
Yeah, exactly.
You're our Jim Jones, and we love you.
Exactly. Yeah,
Remember,
exactly.
guys, it's not really a cult if you call yourself a cult. That's psychological
true. You're
shit.
right. Yeah,
and not
that's
just
true.
that, but remember, my Kool-Aid is have fun things in it.
You've got better Kool-Aid. Dudes, I've been looking into that motherfucker
exactly, Adam.
a little bit more.
Oh
and
my! I found him on Rumble.
He's on a bunch of crazy shit, and we'll go from soon.
Yeah,
like I said,
look at the fuck he sat there. Like, what the motherfucker?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, he's that guy.
Yeah, he's that guy. Yeah, no, he's that guy. Yeah.
I just found him on Rumble. He's got some videos on Rumble.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is Mama.
Let's make a database.
Yeah, and Mama, go ahead and do stuff on him, but we are gonna do how I do the stream sniper, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do a thingy mabobber about him very soon. And like I said, once I heard him say that he hunts cancer patients, that's literally what he says. I was like, oh my god, we gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
So, anyways, hey, Lefty Lucy.
I'm gonna let my family know. Since they can speak up and have a voice against him as well. Considering we've all been through it in our family, so
and same with everybody, almost everybody in the Americas, especially in the Americas, somebody's gone through cancer and lived or has not survived through it. So this motherfucker sitting in his car going, hey, buddy, you know what I like to do? I like to go out there and I like to take my gun. I like to go and find cancer patients and shit. Like, literally, that's what he's saying. Like, he's literally saying, I'm going to fuck with cancer patients so hardcore that literally I'm going to, like, push them towards the Grim Reaper coming and visiting them.
And
Let's
it's
put it
like
that way,
literally
right?
wanting to go out and hunt queer people.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and he does that too in some of the thingy-mabobbers that we're going to get into later. Anyways,
scary.
So
can I just say one thing before we move on? Because I wanted to say this a minute ago, but then I got distracted.
Of course, yeah.
To piss him off, please go support Build-A-Bear because, like, well, for a lot of things, they're not a great company, but they are very inclusive. They've even got like wheelchairs and like diabetes things and hearing aids for the bears. And it's actually really quite cool that they are trying to be that inclusive. So, yeah, piss him off. Buy a bear.
And Legos. He was the one who went into the Lego store and said that they had
Legos are awesome on their own.
anyways.
They don't need my help.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
But once again, they are the same. They're exactly. Once again, they make now a disability versions of Legos, and they're doing it of different colors and other things like that. They're just making more inclusive. They may even have a wheelchair. I don't know, but there at one point in time they were freaking out because they made one-armed and like one-legged freaking Legos, and it's like, wait, what? They're just trying to like market to more people and make it more inclusive because that's how the world should be. Yeah. And then also, now we're talking about Bud Light, and which is another thing they were anti, and
exactly.
And a couple other things. And I'm looking into this right now, and I haven't found very much about it. And I figure in the next week or so, there'll be more information. But they're trying to make a woke app So every time a woke company does something woke, that you'll get a fucking thing.
They need to define
boycotting.
woke first. Everybody has a different version of what woke is.
Exactly, and that's the other thing. So supposedly an app will tell you every time a company goes woke.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Baby,
flat earthers
I
say
know
they
you
are woke.
are the one who introduced me to this douche canoe, but I've
Yeah,
already
yeah.
gotten so many websites. I'm stealing him from you. Sorry.
No, like I said, Mama, go for it. Everybody, but we will go over him at some point.
Oh yeah, he has
because
stuff as 21 hours ago. He's went to
Yeah.
Rumble.
Yeah, and like I was saying, once I saw him this morning, although I already heard about him, I said, I can't, we could not talk about this. And exactly, Adam says, I woke up this morning.
This morning, exactly. The sad thing is on Rumble, he's only got 113 followers.
No, his
Like,
statistics
nothing.
are fucking horrible.
It's crap.
I was talking with Adam literally the other day about this, with how great it would be if like the gaming industry would be better at disability stuff, because as it is, you can do colorblind, and sometimes some of them have subtitles, but they don't work all the way through. So like they'll have subtitles for the main character's speech, but they won't have subtitles for, say, if there's a PA announcement going, would all personnel please go to the west side?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit, that's how I get to this place that I meant to go. If a deaf person wouldn't know this, and it would be great if they actually started to do better, but the investors apparently don't care, because I know someone that is like very high up within the gaming industry. He gets like $500,000 a year with doing it all.
Right.
Yeah. So okay. So really quick, I stopped the poll. Repubs, baby, will you will
here?
I know.
Yeah, I'm ready to write it down.
It's in the side tip.
Okay. Anyways, so yes, Demon Orb. We're gonna go over that next week. We don't have enough time to go over everything. I have so much I want to go over. Hey, but there's some Snowflake beer that you can order for $35 a 6-pack that is non-woke beer. Yeah, it's
non-woke beer.
It's non-woke beer. Instead of going and buying a $6.99 fucking 6-pack of Bud
Yep. Someone's making some money.
Oh, that is some
scam.
That supports LGBTQ. I'm pretty sure for that price, if they do that for that price, it's them trolling.
Someone's trolling and using it a good marketing campaign.
No, of course. No, that's exactly what it is. It's grift. It's grifting. They're just grifting off a bunch of fucking idiots. And like I said,
donate a shitload to good charities.
And like I said,
would be fucking awesome.
Next week we're gonna go over it because there's a whole commercial and there's a whole, but we can't. Maybe we'll go over it in a minute if we can get through all of the other stuff really quick.
Hurry up!
Then maybe we can get through it.
Let's get through this.
Because now the first thing we're gonna go over is
the CGI thing, isn't it?
The Instagram. There's an Instagram account that has turned all of the GOP politicians into drag queens.
Oh, love it.
I've seen a few pictures of that. That's awesome.
Love it.
Oh my god, I am just like loving this so much. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this, but I really don't need to read anything, and we're just gonna look over all of the politicians. Is what we're gonna do in just a second. So, because of all of these anti-drag, anti-trans, anti-gay bills that are coming across, somebody was able to make all of these into I'm gonna accept, and then hopefully I can make that small. No, I can't. That doesn't matter. But then,
Lucy, I gotcha.
We are going to see all of these Republicans. So this is, I don't even know who this dude is. Ron DeSantis. I don't think that's Ron. But anyways, then we have.
Is that Mitch McConnell? No.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell.
Is it?
Yeah. Anti-filibust her, McConnell, because they're giving them all drag queen names.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have Pence.
Of course.
And what is his drag queen name? It is Mother Pence. And then, who is
that?
Jeebus.
Wow.
That's DeCruza DeVille.
Oh, that's Ted Cruz.
DeVille.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, Jeebus.
Okay.
And then, of course, this one is
Fabulous.
Claretta Corrupta. Claretta Corrupta.
Yeah.
Jeebus.
Oh my God, what the hell? That one's awesome.
Miss Golden Gates Showers. So that's Gates.
Oh my God, that one's really fabulous.
It's so fabulous. And then look at that. Look at how great that is. And this is Speaker Sparkle Bottom. I don't know who that is, but it doesn't matter.
I forget who speaker. Who the yeah.
And then look at this.
Oh my Jesus. Oh my Lord.
They should have made that a unicorn. They literally.
Yeah, they should have. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. They would have made it better.
So it's Lady Graham Cracker.
Oh, that's okay. That's Lindsey Graham. Yep.
Lady Graham Cracker.
It would be even better if the unicorn horn was actually a strap-on.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, look at how fabulous this lady is, and this is Misinformation. Misinformation. Will somebody bring?
It was just me.
Okay. That's okay. Misinformation. You go, girl.
You go, girl.
And then this is one of my favorite is this motherfucking face just makes me die every single time.
To Cookie?
It's totally.
She looks related to
Oh
Cookie.
my God, that is neat. I love that one.
That's Cookie's crazy.
It's still Birdcage, isn't it? The Birdcage.
It's Cookie's grandma.
Oop.
It looks like that.
It
It totally looks like the Birdcage.
That is so the
whatever.
Birdcage.
So it's Rudy Garland.
Oh, it's Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah. Rudy Garland.
I was thinking of Nathan Lane's character in Birdcage.
Yeah,
it kind of has that vibe to it.
No. It totally looks like when he they're being all distressed in between shows and acts and shit.
Or he's meeting the parents of the fiance of the girl. And he's
that time.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. And then of course this lovely lady, which is Miss Hall About Me.
That's very David Bowie, I think.
Yeah, no, it's totally
very David Bowie.
Okay, so that is all of the things and the stuff about that, and so that was all
the stuffs and all that. Yep.
The Repubs that were anti LGBT, trans, all the stuffs that they don't like because oh my God, every time I look at a dude in a dress, I just want to fuck them. So that makes it I hate that. I don't want to fuck the people. Baby, why are you twice?
My internet keeps dropping. I'm sorry.
Okay, well now there's two of you. Okay.
Lefty Lucy says Dolly part off.
Yeah. The problem that we have with these people is they don't realize it's okay to be bi and or gay. You just come out, homie. Just
it's okay to be who you are, no matter what it is.
Yeah. And the Bible technically doesn't say 100% that you're going to hell because of it. Because remember, it says it's okay to have a slave. It's okay to somehow let your daughters get you drunk and have sex with you or something. And there's all kinds of weird, crazy stuff in the Bible. Pick and choose your crap, and that's what you all do anyways. So just pick. Are you gay? Just fucking come out. Are you bi? Fuck it. Have fun with your wife and her boyfriend. Do it, dude. God damn it. Stop fucking. This life is here to have fun. Have fun.
You only live once. YOLO.
Yeah, exactly. And remember, folks, if you do have to talk to God after this, go, well, you didn't give me really rules. What do you want me to do? There's kind of a Bible,
that book that Ben wrote
really
to about you, it really contradicted contradicted everything, and we all took it as we took it, and we didn't know.
and it was translated through 21 different fucking languages, and then again they took out things and they added things, and then you did this and that, and like, how was I supposed to know? I didn't murder. I tried not to rape. I didn't, I didn't understand consent when I was a teenager, but I didn't like actually like take it 100%. But there were times where you like over drank somebody, you know what I'm saying? You're like, keep drinking, keep drinking. And then they said, yes, I know now consent and I understand. And that's why we talk about safe words, NDNAs, contracts, and all the fun things that go along with the things, because nowadays we understand that. And we're hoping that we can like teach the teenagers that so that they don't do things that like our past generations thought was okay. Like, we still have states today that we talked about the other day where you can marry a 12-year-old. Like, what the fuck is going on? It doesn't even like, aren't we in like nowadays times? What the fuck is it? So anyways, let's keep blowing on. So now we did that. The next thing we're going into is
we're gonna be singing ooh ee ooh ah ah.
So
because we're gonna be talking about witch doctors.
The witch doctors. Okay, so healthcare systems. And I believe we're talking about in the Americas is so bad. Can you like, oh, son of a bee sting. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for doing that. So healthcare in America is so bad that people are going to witch doctors on TikTok and they're getting cures for things that they shouldn't be. So like a young girl rocks manically back and forth on a sandy floor. Canberra towers over her, barking incantations. As he commands spirits to heal her. The girl screams and bangs her chest as her battle with the inner demons appears to intensify. So there are all these videos of people going through these rituals and being sold things from people in the Americas and in other places around the world. They don't actually have a healthcare system. So they're going to witch doctors and getting them to expel their spirits and do other things to try to heal themselves, but like there's nothing is helping people. But because they go on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, they're getting 220,000 followers on these platforms and getting people to come to their give them money. And these people are allowed to live in a 3-story house with dozens of bedrooms when most people are living in a straw hut with nothing else and very, very small with like 2 families and stuff like that. So the Messi Darjans is a traditional healer that in their culture is like their shaman, and so they're able to go through and once again they were talking about this. I didn't see this. They're part of a global initiative against transitional organized crime. That the people who are looking into this say, but again, they have big houses and beautiful women. They tell their clients that they can help to sort out their problems. Sometimes they pay people to spread fake information about their true abilities. So these healers go on to these thingamabobbers.
So they're basically like televangelists.
Yeah. And they're doing it through the new socials of the medias. And so they're going on and saying that they're healing people with spirits, who claimed that he has mystery spirits so great that he has crowned himself the I guess this is the Messiah. I think that's what.
Okay.
But people are charging 13. Is that pounds? That's pounds, right? Yep. And up to 400 pounds for treatments using TikTok as a way to promote this.
It's just like those people that say they can read you over like those fortune tellers that can read you online. Just send me whatever and we'll read you, and I'll do a video and we'll read you online or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's
Okay.
all a scam.
And so for 215 pounds, you can. So they're getting bogus treatments for around that twice her monthly salary. There's this gentleman, I've seen him a couple of times, and they're just telling you like whatever. It's just all fake ways to heal you and things like that. And they're banking off of poor healthcare systems around the world, mainly in Africa, so that they can make money off of people believing in fake stuff instead of going in to a doctor.
Yeah.
You
terrible.
Yes. So using people. So
Babe, if I keep getting kicked off, real quick, if I keep getting kicked off, I'm just gonna jump out for the night because it's really giving me.
Yes, baby. Okay, so let's go to the next thing, Emma Bobber, and
what was that? Nullo cult?
That was the TikTok.
No, yeah, we just did the TikTok. Now done.
What the
Nullo
fuck? I missed it. That's
yeah. The cult thingy that you had.
All right. The next one's the cult. You gotta remember to add castration to that.
The Menudo cult? No, I'm just kidding.
Menudo.
All right.
The Rocky Mountain.
Or is it the boy band Menudo?
It's both. It's it's Rocky Mountain Oyster Menudo cult. Okay, so
if your oyster's over 16, you can't eat them.
Then you can't eat them.
They have to be kicked out.
Yeah.
Wait. What?
In the boy band Menudo, if you hit 16, you were kicked out of the band.
Yeah.
This is like in the 90s. Yeah.
So
they were a Mexican boy band.
Nullo castration cult. Bizarre ritual streamed live for paying viewers. So Nullo is like a butt nutter spread. It's kind of like peanut butter to some extent, but 7 men between the ages of 30 and 60 were arrested in December of 2022 for broadcasting a castration procedure live.
Ooh.
They allegedly carried out the procedure in the basement of a flat in Finsbury Park, London, and broadcast it on a pay-per-view channel that was promoted by a Twitter account. The bizarre act was known as the Nullo castration cult. Was inspired by a Japanese artist, Malo Sigawanamana, but I know I totally butchered the fuck out of that. I'm sorry. Who had his testicles and penis sliced off and served to diners for $196.
Damn.
That is low balling yourself. You should have charged a little bit more home. You should have got at least $1,000 out of that shit. At least, dude, I wouldn't. Never mind. You'd have to give me like $10,000 the least to even touch my genitals in those ways. As stated by Daily Mail, which is bullshit. Nullo movement sees mostly male subscribers that undergo extreme body modifications by removing their privates and sometimes their nipples. In some extreme cases, they are castrated for cannibalistic or sexual desires, with the self-mutilation recorded and streamed online. However, the majority remove their genitalia because they don't identify as a male or female.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about like a couple months ago or a month ago or something when I was talking about those people that were cutting off their stuff.
I hate to tell them, but you can cut parts off biologically or chromosomally. You're still a male or a female or a
does that mean you can't put it back?
Yeah, or you know, you're an XXX or an XXY. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be doing it yourself.
You should not be
through the procedure through medical practitioner.
Yeah, that's not safe at all.
No. Yeah, so do not do it yourself. No. So what they're talking about is there's the outlet further states through the procedures is mostly done by men. There are women who voluntarily have their vaginas stitched closed and their clitoris removed.
How does that work when you're on your freaking period?
I don't know.
That's disgusting.
I don't know.
My message to these people is there's a reason there were so many kids before birth control. It's because even back then they knew that wasn't safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like getting their vagina stitched closed, they probably after the show they take it out again because
I don't know.
No, they don't. So brainless it is a thing that is part of female genital mutilation, where they will do things like they will either do a small cut on the clitoris, a large cut, or they, from baby age, start pushing it in. They will cut the labia. So they'll either cut the labia majora, the labia minor, or both off. And sometimes they'll put a stitch in it to make it smaller. And they do this because sex is not meant for pleasure, it's meant for baby making. It's the same why there's the
everything
male...
you just mentioned makes me squirm.
Okay, so hold on.
But here they say they stitch their vagina closed. If you do that, then like how you do that with being on your period, that will
they still keep it closed. They still do it. So hold on. Let me read through
this. It comes out still.
Let me hold on.
Just let's get more in the article and see what it says.
Hold on. Let me read the article because it goes over all of these questions. So let's get through it and then we'll talk about it.
Let's get this train back on the train.
Yeah, exactly. So this urologist at the University of the British Columbia in Vancouver, Canada, who studied voluntary genital modification, which I was talking about that I went through, like trying to like help people fucking through in the early 2000s, and was a contributor to the study of the cutters who perform illegal castrations, said that more than half of the surgeries that were performed in the absence of medical needed, like testicular cancer or traumatic genital injury, or for the gender affirming surgery for trans women. God damn it, I hate when the freaking transgender women are not being done legally. Depending on the type of the surgery, the dangers are substantial, is what they're saying.
I agree.
So, however, so who is this person? They wrote on Twitter offering that males get their genitals and scrotums and testes removed and offered as a meal for 100,000 yen, which is $1,000. I'm Japanese, is what he says. The organs were surgically removed at the age of 22 and I was tested to be free of venereal diseases. The organs would normally function. Reports and ultimately the meal was split between 5 diners at a 70-person banquet in Tsujimi, Tokyo, and the meal was garnished with parsley, of course, parsley, to make it settle in your stomach better. Let's see. So the thing that I know about genital piercings and or sewing up, you can still do it, and there were cultures that did it to not let people have sex with their young, and everybody still could bleed through it and still pee through it. They didn't do it through the urethra, and they didn't do it so many times that you would be sewn closed, because that's not exactly what a sewing exactly does. Suturing is when it's closed. Sewing does not mean that per se. And then I've heard and seen a bunch of, in the past and recently, people that get their vagina pierced with rings and or barbells that will go up and down, so you can't have sex without removing those things, as well as a pseudo chastity belt. So yeah, but once again, blood can still go through those thingy-mabobbers. Again, they're not so closed so that their hole closes. That's not how that works with a female vagina.
Like it would seal itself shut either.
Yeah, a female vagina would not do that.
That's true.
So, but again, what they did is they just made it so that your penis couldn't get. Yeah, no, of course it's very dangerous, especially with piercings in that area and not having antibacterial and not having a way to actually clean it properly. Yeah. You're asking for trouble.
Yeah. But also the female genital mutilation, not just with the fact that obviously that's a very traumatic surgery to go through, infections, blah, 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 but it actually increases the chance of dying during childbirth. So please do not do any of this. I know no one that is watching us at the moment would, but maybe if this ends up randomly in front of someone, please, if you're someone that can't give you gender affirming care, please don't do this to yourself. Find a way to get somewhere safe to do it with a professional, right? People will help you though. People will do GoFundMes for you. People will donate to get you somewhere safe to do it.
Yep.
Your life is so important. Please don't risk it doing stupid stuff.
Okay. Yeah, and so really quick, before we get into this, so what Vila is saying is do not have children because that risks your life. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, damn, too late for me.
It risks your life,
God damn
your social life.
Vila, your kid doesn't.
No,
my kid's amazing, but no one else is going to get a kid like mine.
Yeah,
my kids are amazing too. What do you mean?
I do have to admit, your kid is also pretty amazing.
Spawn is an awesome kid.
Yes, definitely.
She is so fucking funny.
Every spoon is sacred. No, I'm just kidding. So, anyways, so our last subject that we're going to talk about we may talk about one other thing. We'll see when we get there. But the
I was
flat
going to say,
earthers,
baby, you had another subject on your title that wasn't in the poll.
Yeah,
did we not go over the eclipse?
The hybrid solar eclipse.
Did we not go over?
Oh yeah, we haven't gone over that yet. No.
No.
We'll do that last.
We'll definitely.
Hey, plot hole. Hey, drive by. Hello.
Hey,
plot hole. Let me see. Hold on. I have to do.
Someone should have told me 30 years ago that kids would hurt my health. But oh, we're too late.
Yep.
Okay, there we blow. All right, so we're gonna go over this. So flat earthers are using a 2008 Hillary Clinton speech as evidence that the planet isn't round.
This is the glass ceiling wasn't isn't it?
I don't remember. I don't know. I didn't even.
Keep it quilted. Keep it the best.
I didn't even read it. I just. No, I have not switched to Brave. So on its face, on the face of it, you wouldn't think that there's very much to it. Everyone knows that there's a bunch of conspiracy theorists online who don't trust scientists and say the Earth is flat. They're committed to proving it in an increasingly strange way, and the growing trend as well with celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal and blah blah blah. That's kind of old. Let's see. The latest development people are discovering online about the conspiracy theorists related to speeches from Hillary Clinton over the course of her political career. And she spoke about the glass ceiling.
I told you. They think it's a literal glass ceiling. It's just a figure of speech.
No, they're talking about women being able to break through, making a better existence for themselves.
Exactly. And having jobs in higher level jobs like president and all that. Oh my God.
And so they literally think that no moon landing, no gravity, flat earth. NASA's a shame. Hillary Clinton boasts about putting thousands of cracks in the glass ceiling, and there are rockets, and one day they will smash it, she says, and drown in the sun and the moon are closer than they think. Nobody went out for the glass ceiling. Hillary Clinton mentions the moon can't be reached.
See,
and NASA's fooled by the satanic plans.
Someone trolled and the flat earthers ran with it.
Yeah, because they're fucking idiots.
They're stupid.
Literally, they don't understand the concept of.
I mean, I get on. I'll go research flat Earth on TikTok for videos, and a lot of them have that glass ceiling thing in them. Going proof right here, proof.
Yeah. So really quick, I'm just gonna look at something.
Oh my goodness. We're doomed as a society anyway. So many dumb people.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go here first. I'm gonna look at one more thing, and then we'll see.
Mm-hmm. So Adam, are you out of vape now? He says, "Well, no vape."
Yeah, he's trying to quit.
Yeah.
Using the vape. So 6 days. He's 6 days with no cigarettes.
No cigarettes. Good, which is good.
And now this is going to be.
Now he just got finished his vape. It looks like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's good though. It's going to be tough, but stick with it. It's a day-by-day thing. I quit 30 years ago, and I had to quit cold turkey because we didn't have vape back then.
Yeah.
So. No vape pens. So we couldn't go down on our nicotine dose to where it's nothing. You know what I mean? And
it sort of
our
helps
body
that
off
he's
of
not
it.
got the money to buy any of it.
Yeah.
So
you can do it.
Sort of a plus,
exactly.
but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's worth it. Trust me, it is worth it.
Oh, Jeebus Christ. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the last one now, and then we've got one other thing we're going to get into for just a second. So right now, let's see, we are getting ready for a rare hybrid solar eclipse.
What is
for April 20th?
They'll explain it. It's actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. So on the 20th, parts of the Pacific and Indian Ocean regions will experience a rare type of an event called a hybrid solar eclipse. So a hybrid solar eclipse shifts from the total to annular as the shadows races over the Earth. So what I believe it is, and we're gonna go further, but I think it is kind of going to be a blood moon, but like also an eclipse. So it's going to go back and forth a little bit, or there's
it's going to be a total eclipse, and it's going to be a sun annular, which is the moon's smaller, so you see more of the sun around the edges. So certain parts will see one or the other.
Gonna be like when you have anal sex and you pull out that ring before it closes.
That's always the case, isn't it? If you have
you get that ring of fire, yeah.
And there's always, if you're not in exactly the right spot, then it's not gonna be
right. No. This is gonna ebb and flow between certain types. It's not just gonna be like just a blood moon or just a one or the other. It's gonna be
it's not a lunar eclipse; it's a solar eclipse. Blood moon would be lunar.
Yeah. Okay. But it's kind of like that where it's the shadow of the thingy or the ring around the other.
Does it not say on there? Explain it better. I don't know.
So anyways, the annular moon's shadow races over the Earth. So in some places the moon completely blots out the sun, whereas in others of the ring of lights is visible around the edges of our natural satellite. So these eclipses are quite rare, occurring just a few times every century, and one will grace our planet skies tomorrow, because it is going to be the 20th.
Well, it's tomorrow for them already, so yes.
Yeah.
If it's 20th, it's the southern hemisphere.
And so blah 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 yakety schmackety. Those are when the times and stuff and things are gonna happen. And so it's gonna look like cool, that. How the flat earthers, it looks like that on the curved surface.
So it's gonna come up, So it's gonna go just be
And it's gonna do this, and then this visually to us. Not that's exactly its pattern, because that's what it's gonna look like to us, not what it's actually doing. And so if we give me just a second to find this once again that I did find. I don't know if it is actually 100% live, but where do I have this? I have this here. And let's see if it's actually live right now and if it's actually showing anything.
It should be, either happening or about to happen, because we're like behind all that time-wise.
So I don't know if this is actually it or not.
Because this is about 23. Did it give a time? I know it gave times in there, I think.
Date.
In that article.
Will look like.
So it says this is live streaming, but I don't know if this actually is it live. It looked like this just like a couple seconds ago, so I don't know if it is or not.
Let me see. It says 10:37 p.m. Eastern. Okay. The eclipse begins at 10:37 p.m. Eastern for the U.S.
Okay.
And will end at 1:56 a.m. So that's U.S. time. So you're looking at probably time-wise. I mean, I think Perth, Alaska is like 15 hours ahead. Alaska, Perth, Australia is like 15 hours ahead or something like that of my time zone. So it would be 12 for Eastern.
Let me see if I can find. Probably, there's no way.
They may be just getting an annular one from before and showing it, is what you're seeing.
Yeah, I know. I kind of figured that wasn't actually live, or.
No, from what I see,
it's supposed to last 3 hours. It says here, or a little more than 3 hours or something. This is more than so. So it hasn't happened yet.
That's almost.
The ones you see online are the ones that are from like just the annular ones from before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. So we're not there yet, but we should be in a little while or later.
A little
or
over
something
6
like that.
hours.
I don't know.
About 6.5 hours from now, it'll start. And NASA's
Okay.
going to host a live stream, it says.
Oh, okay.
So NASA on YouTube should be showing it.
Okay. So.
20.
Oh, that's why. I get you.
Yeah.
You see
So that's
if I
cool.
see any.
30.
If I see anything else right quick.
In a bit. It's going to start in a bit. It's not that.
It's 6.5 hours. Well, not 6.5 hours. I'm sorry. I'm Pacific. So it's 7:04 my time. So a little over 3 hours from now. About 3.5.
7.
Okay. Or 2.5. I'm sorry.
Yeah, about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
From now. When I have my eyes closed.
Because it's 7 o'clock. That's 3 hours.
Yeah.
No, 3.5. I'm sorry.
No, 2.5.
Yeah, let me look up one thing right quick.
And go. Oh. Actually, put a U instead of a O.
Yeah.
Timeanddate.com.
Yeah, so 3.5 hours it should start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because from what I see,
So that's cool.
Start at 1:34 UTC. And now it is 11.
I think some people have it up, but they're not.
Okay.
Yeah, they're showing. I'm showing on this particular page, this live page, 2 hours 53 minutes. So maybe it's sooner.
Yeah,
the article was not quite right.
Okay.
Yeah, because.
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
It said 10:37 to me, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna go over a tiny bit of conservatives, at least Kid Rock, freaking out about the
God, Kid Rock.
Dylan
He's just trying to be relevant right now.
I know.
God, idiot.
So we're just gonna like watch him freaking out, and we're gonna, if you don't know what we're talking about, we're gonna show you the ad that everybody's freaking out about. If you don't know who she is, they're just being masses of shite. So, anyways, here we go.
There we go. Here.
Its social media partnership with Dylan Mulvaney, a trans woman, has apparently really hurt the sentient can of chewing tobacco's feelings. In response, the 52-year-old Kid Rock, whose name becomes increasingly ironic as he ventures deeper into middle age, took to social media to post a video of himself shooting 3 cases of Bud Light with an assault rifle.
And he didn't even fucking shoot them right.
After bravely blasting...
Look, they're not even shot, you dumbass cunt. You can't even fucking shoot a gun that you fucking own, you twat.
Yeah.
Inanimate objects, Rock turns to the camera and says simply,
"Fuck Bud Light. Fuck Anheuser-Busch."
Yeah, except for that you paid for all of that and you just wasted it, you dumbass.
Didn't we determine that Anheuser-Busch does more than Bud Light beer?
It does.
So he probably has something in his house that has something to do with Anheuser-Busch right now.
Everything is distributed by Anheuser-Busch if it is national. Technically, even like Coors and stuff, if it's national. Fat Tire, which is New Belgium, which is here. Everything is technically distributed nationally and internationally by Anheuser-Busch. Like, they're just extremely fucking dumb to think that they're doing anything. And then there's Crenshaw, who has the like eye patch, and he goes, I never drank that shit beer in my life. And he opens up his refrigerator, and half the shit in there actually is sold by Anheuser-Busch. And all these other dumbasses were like, I ain't gonna drink. It's like, dude, if you are a man, you never drank Bud Light anyways. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? And if you didn't know this, Bud Light has been sponsoring LGBTQ drag burlesque adult events for the last 15 years. And you want to know how I know? Because they've been our sponsor for the, like literally every gay club you go to, there's Bud Light has huge posters with fucking rainbow flags all over them. You know why? Because it's a low calorie beer. And what do gay boys want, especially twinks and the ladies and the gay boy hags? What do they want? They want a light beer. You don't want to fucking get full on beer and calories and empty calories and go have sex in an alley. You don't want to go fucking snort cocaine and be fucking full of full calorie beer. You want to have low calorie beer and do cocaine and get a blowjob in the bathroom. Duh. So they don't even understand that like these things have been around for a gazillion years, just like drag queens. And
I found what they sell, what they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
It's
like
everything.
Budweiser, Bud Light, Kona Brewing Company, Michelob Ultra, Stella Artois, Estrella Jalisco. Fuck knows.
Okay, so hold on.
Beer, Natural Light, Landshot Lager, Presidente Beer, Hull Garden, Shock Top.
Everything.
Yeah, 10 barrels.
So really quick. Yeah, a million
Rolling
things.
Rock.
So really quick, what I want to say. Really quick, what I want to say is, if you want to boycott Anheuser-Busch,
Modelo,
try going to any sporting event and not drinking then, because you're not going to drink if you go to a sporting event. You dumb cunt.
Beck's
You're
Corona.
literally how are you going to be able to sneak in up your arsehole a fucking 12-pack of fucking beer? Because otherwise you're going to get inside and go Anheuser-Busch.
Yep.
Oh my God, everything's Anheuser-Busch. And then if like Avila was almost saying is, if you were to get fucking a hard alcohol, who's the distributor? Anheuser-Busch are the people, you know what I'm saying? Like literally you're always pushing that. And then what did one of the whiskey companies do? They have the cinnamon version of their stuff. They've been doing that for the transgender community for fucking 10 years. So their cinnamon and whiskey has been promoted in the gay clubs for a gazillion years. Oh, now you found out about it. Now it's a big thing. No, honey, it's already been around forever, and they've already been promoting it to other fucking cultures.
You talking about Fireball, maybe?
No. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
I remember Aftershock.
No, it's Jack Daniels. Yeah, it's Jack Daniels. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's Jack. Jack Daniels made a cinnamon bourbon.
Goldschlager, friggin' Avalanche. They were
peppermint schnapps. Peppermint schnapps.
Oh yeah.
Who do you think drinks all the peppermint schnapps? Not straight people. Like, not to be a dick, but like literally, it's all the gay boys.
Schnapps is good mixed with other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So they're crying about these things being promoted to people now. And it's like, no, honey, you've obviously never been to a gay club, but of course you've never been, because you couldn't have ever been. But you think this is new? No, bitch, it's been around for a gazillion years. And what they try to say is, God is going to do whatever because these things are new and blah, blah, blah. And if we don't get rid of them, and then things are going to happen. It's like, no, they've been around.
Prove it, motherfucker.
You know what I would love is we all something happens to and it was not going to happen, but something happens and we all die at the same time, and we're all going to the pearly gates if they exist. Yeah. And these MFers are on the sideline watching all the trans people go through the pearly gates, all the gay people, all the people that they thought were the bad people, and they're gonna be dropped down to hell or something like that.
And you haters will go to hell.
Because what did the Jesus tell you? Turn thy cheek, love thy neighbor, hang out with the pimps and the prostitutes and the lepers. Give all your money away. Do not fucking, don't.
Jesus also said, new commandment, love one another. It didn't specify who you loved. It should be love one another. That's it.
And what does love one another mean to me in my translation of that? It means an orgy.
Yeah, that's right.
So if I have orgies and I go to heaven and God's like, hey, you didn't. I'm like, no, you told me to love thy neighbor.
You said love one another. This is how I interpreted it. Okay.
Yeah, I loved all.
I need to fuck my neighbor. But also,
you said to make them happy is what you told me.
What did Jesus say about being gay?
It's okay.
Nothing.
He never no exactly.
Because remember the passage that says a man will not lie with another man is correct, because when you're having sex with a woman, you position her differently than fucking a dude, because you're putting it in his butt and not in his vagina, right? So you have to bend him over, and so it's a different position.
Now I gotta teach you something about sex. There
And
are
also
guys that prefer to fuck a woman in the ass. Just saying.
And also back then, when the men and women slept together, it was to populate the earth. It wasn't to just have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and there was a reason behind it.
And exactly behind him. The other thing is, he said, God said, you don't not sleep with a man like a woman. Yeah, you don't give a reach around to a woman. You can't jerk off a woman while you're fucking them in the ass. You can finger her.
Excuse me? I was gonna say.
No, you can finger her, but once again, it's not the same. So that's all that the Bible said, was that you gotta fuck him differently than you fuck her.
I mean, you can't populate earth when two guys get together or two girls get together. I'm saying, back then.
And remember, with a vagina, it wets itself. With anal, you have to lube it. So that's the other thing. It may have just been talking about using the lube. He just said, pull out the lube, bro, when you're gonna do your homie.
That's one of the commandments. Thou shalt use lube, but thou shalt use lube.
Yeah, never shove it in dry. That's all that God was saying.
There's always time for lube.
Always, yeah.
Evolution.
My translation of the Bible is completely different than these really strict
all interpretation. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And like God, if God was all perfect, then come on. The ass would get wet when you fucked it.
And see, that's a major problem, is things don't work properly to what they say that is if we were in God's image, we would just be a gushing holes. So we could just be fucked in a gazillion ways by a gazillion
We'd all look like
people.
Gandalf? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I was going to say a sea cucumber, but yes, we'll go with that. Just a flesh sleeve,
Yeah.
And you could just penetrate both sides.
However, going back to yesterday's topic, if you're with a squirter, guess what? There's natural lube right there to go in the hole.
That's true.
No, totally.
That's true.
And it's amazing to use that to go in between both holes, or to get, one to squirt, and then you can use that to get into the second hole. But anyways, or bring your friend in, or use another thing to. Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I just want to add this quickly, because I've been looking at the website of that company. Right? They have launched "Call Me by My Name" initiative to offer trans colleagues legal and financial support into changing their name.
Oh,
they're offering education help, and also committed to investing $100 million into women's sports media, which drives sponsorship revenue and coverage, a critical factor ensuring that female athletes are paid equally.
Okay, sweet.
That's so cool that they're doing that for their staff, like helping them to actually be able to legally change their name and shit. Like that's normally companies won't even let you get a new name tag with your that doesn't have your dead name on it. Let alone actually being like, yeah, no, not only are we going to do that, but we'll help you legally change your name so no one can get away with dead naming you again.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised when Prince's old job let him have his preferred name on his name tag.
Hey, you know why they do that? It's because they make you go in there and they make you change your name. And that's when you get your microchip. And that's when they get you.
My son had his first name his first birth name is Nicole. That's what his mother named him. But he was able to put Nick on his name tag.
Okay, cool.
Shorten it.
Good.
Yeah.
See, that's one of the things that's interesting with a lot of names is there's a way to shorten it to make it so it's non-gender. But I'm glad that there's those companies that are doing that to help you be able to change your name and they're respecting your identity.
What the what's it, Anaheim Hill?
Anaheim. Okay, good.
And
if you company.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Anheuser-Busch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you go to budproduct.com, it's got all the beer products and non-alcoholic stuff.
Which is 200 at least of
Yeah,
Corona. I mean, everything. They literally.
Yeah.
If you think that certain beers are made in a certain place, look at your bottle and read it really closely.
Read it closely.
See exactly what you think is happening. See, I'm an actual local beer buyer. This is made 50 miles away from me. Breckenridge Brewery in Breckenridge, Colorado, and Avalanche. And they bottle it and they send it here. I pay... luckily for me, I get a 15 pack of these for $20.
Yeah.
So I pay $1.07 or $1.10 or something like that, right? On 15 on a beer instead of paying that for shite beer. I could be paying that for any Anheuser-Busch shitty beer, but they actually get real quality beer for that. So the dumbasses that are all crying about this and saying, "Oh, let's boycott," go and buy a local fucking microbrew, motherfucker. None of them actually went and said, "Hey, I have a microbrew in my town, and I'm buying from them instead of this to support my community."
Exactly.
None of these motherfuckers said, "I'm going to do anything to support their community." All they do is say, "I'm going to boycott a national fucking thing so that I can feel better at night and I can fucking sleep after."
And by boycotting it, that means they're going to buy a lot of product to waste and shoot, just so they can show they're pissed off.
And not just that, but they're going to spend $35 on a 6-pack from a company that's going to send them a fucking 6-pack of beer that maybe will get to them in a month, which is going to be fucking 2 months old. When I can literally go and buy a fucking a growler or a fucking keg of fucking beer that was made a week ago, right fucking there.
Like, they don't know how good it is or what it is. They may have literally gone in to any fucking Walmart, bought their no brand beer, the ones that just come in a white can with beer stamped on
the
it,
generic stuff.
poured that into a different bottle and just gone, there you go. No, just fuck's sake, go support your local breweries instead.
Yeah, and not just that, but they think that the woke corporations have only been putting their advertising towards these people for the last 2 weeks. No, motherfucker, it's been fucking 20 years. Literally, since I began going to LGBTQ pride events, there's been Bud Light, there's been Budweiser. I mean, literally, you can't go to any sporting event. And once again, I'm going to say this before we begin starting to get the fuck out of here, is go to any sporting event right now. Go to any fucking football game, any basketball game, any baseball game, any hockey game, and drink something that's not fucking Anheuser-Busch. You're going to find out right quick you're not going to be an alcoholic, or you alcoholics out there are going to motherfucking just drink that shit because you're a little punk ass bitch. Because there's no other option. There's no, literally, like I keep forgetting this. And
technically there is, but you got to move out of the U.S. and come to Europe.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole. That's the problem with America. Fuck yeah, these people are just Americans, and they're like America first. And it's like, yeah, except for the fact that you don't understand how capitalism works, because that's how capitalism works. You dumb cunt. The only thing you're going to be able to buy at a fucking large fucking sporting event is going to be Anheuser-Busch, because capitalism. You dumb cunt. And then what are you going to do? Not drink? Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. You're not. Yeah, you're going to fucking drink. You're still going to pay $12 a motherfucking beer to fucking drink, you dumbass. You're a fucking. These people are idiots. Like, what do you think you're going to do by pretending for 5 seconds that you're not, until you realize you're fucking screwed and pigeonholed? Like the other day, it happened to me. I do these small events and I can like get fucking craft beers, right? I went and fucking performed at one of the largest nightclubs in Denver, and I walk up and I'm like, oh yeah, Budweiser, Bud Light, Shock Top, you know, a couple. I'm like, God damn it, give me a Coors, fuck, you know, like I don't have an option like I do at smaller places. What are you gonna do when you go to a football game, you dumbasses? You're gonna be screwed. You're gonna have to buy Budweiser or Bud Light, because when I got my bartending license, I worked at a stadium, and the only thing we had was Bud Light. We had like Budweiser, Bud Light, and like Coors and Coors Light or something, you know, like those four or something. And they're all distributed by Anheuser. And then I had like the little bottles of wine, like the little bottles of wine like this. And so I worked in the rich person's level. I forgot what it's called. Skybox is what it was called. I think is what it was called. Anyways,
Skybox.
You know, like you don't have any choice. You pay $12 for this,
and you know why you don't have a choice? Because the bar is probably owned by them.
Yeah. So when you when you own a bar, you write a contract with a distributor. Same with Coca-Cola.
It's the same with fast food restaurants too.
Yes, yeah. So either you're Pepsi or you're Coke.
Exactly.
Same with
or you shell shit. Just
sure, whatever. I don't give a flying fuck about Pepsi or Coke products. But what we're getting at is the same difference with alcohol sales. So for beer distributors, you go with Anheuser-Busch, or there is maybe other local options where you can but Anheuser-Busch is going to give you a really fucking good deal on Budweiser, Bud Light, Stella, all the things that you've seen, the bars, and then you'll go through a distributor that's going to give you your Jack Daniels, your J&B, your well stuff, and then you're going to get kind of high end stuff, and it usually is the local PR people that will come in to get you your high end alcohols. So they're sitting at their office and somebody will come in and go, I have a high-end tequila that I want to get out to people. Here's 20 bottles. Go to your 20 best bars and go give it to them for free, and then give us their information. And then hopefully they will pick that up, and then you'll get a thing. When I was the GM for the County Cork, was an Irish bar, distributors would come in and they would give us samples all the motherfucking time. And if it was a beer or two, if it wasn't my style, I would just give it to somebody to drink, and we didn't even care, because like I'm gonna just stick. We were a hip hop bar, and we were for fraternities and sororities. So all I wanted to do is I just wanted to keep in basic shit. If it was basic shots and basic cocktails and basic beers, because all they wanted was Bud Light and Budweiser, because all the girls wanted a light beer, and Bud Light was a fucking easy thing for you to have on your tap that was going to be something that you're going to sell. And then it was just all these things. So when somebody would bring in like a bubblegum vodka, then I would make like a weird ass shot that we sold for like $2, like with soda water or something, and with like grenadine or with like cranberry and Sprite. And I made like some kind of, mixed drink out of it. And then we'd sell that. But, when you're talking about people who don't really care about the drink, they just want to get fucked up, they're going to go for the basic stuff, the cheapest shit. Like literally every person in college would come and be like, what's the fucking cheapest shit? And you would sell a shot and a beer to them or something, So, yeah, no, Bud is crap. And like there's a Budweiser plant like literally like 200 yards away from me, right?
Yeah, we have an Anheuser-Busch distribution center like an hour north of me.
Yeah, no, and literally like there's a Budweiser plant like right there, and the Clydesdales or whatever, they're here 6 months out of the year. They're literally like outside of my window, like a quarter of a mile.
It's all beer, so it's all shite.
Yes, and of course, but the only thing is beer has been getting ugly people laid for the last 3 centuries or 4
Yeah, beer goggles. Have you heard of beer goggles, man? Come on.
Yeah.
Dude,
but
brainless.
Yeah.
It's not even America. It's all over the world. They own 500 brands. Even in the UK, they own the Camden beers.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, they run everything. They run
shit. Like,
yeah. That's how big they are. That's what I'm getting at. These motherfuckers are like, oh, I'm not going to drink their beers anymore. No, everywhere you go in the because they
brew your own, bitch.
Okay, yeah, exactly. But Vila, look when Anheuser-Busch became a thing and when they started becoming a corporation, and see how early that was in the new old world.
Oh,
right?
it was like the 1800s, like early 1800s or something. Like,
or at least, let's just say late 1800s. That is still a stronghold, and they've been able to stronghold. What they did is, if you look at if you look at like a map of like how they took over the world, they started getting hops from different countries. They were getting the barley. They were getting the cane sugar. They were all of this. They've been doing since the late 1800s to capitalize on this. And you know why they're not a monopoly?
Why?
Because they go under different fucking names. Because they're Budweiser, because there's this, because there's that, and or they're just a distributor and not the owning company of those companies, because each one is a company on themselves.
Yeah, so Anheuser-Busch is like the parent company.
Yeah.
And all these are like the subsidiaries?
Sure, something like that. But again, they're the distributor, so that's like the loophole. So, like I said, anywhere you go, you are paying Anheuser-Busch to get drunk.
And Cat Lady, trust me, they don't have Heineken or Guls.
What are we sending an invite for?
Just come here. You got Heineken and Guls.
His Adam's theoretical bar called the Pussy Wagon.
Well, what's really funny about that,
Grease lightning,
to some extent, is the strip club that we took over in Tijuana was called the Pink Pussycat before we took it over. And so the inside of this nightclub was hot pink, and it had a hot pink stage and a hot pink stripper pole.
God, that's great.
So every single night at midnight, with my 6-inch platforms on, I would jump up on the stage and I would spin around the pole, and then all of the ladies in the club would just get in a line and try to outstripper each other because they're like, I can do that better than a man.
I can do better than you, bitch. Let's go.
Well, first it was I can do better than a man, right? Because I'm a dude who did that. And then after that, it was like, no, I'm gonna outdo you. I'm gonna outdo you. No, I'm gonna outdo you. And like all night long, me and my friends are just sitting there like this with our hands
Stripper pole Olympics or something like that.
Well, and the other thing is we were just sitting here like with our hands behind our head, like, dude, we're at a strip club and we don't even have to do anything.
Exactly.
Like literally, they'd get on the pole and like strip down to nothing. And we're in Tijuana. Do you think I'm going to tell a lady on a stripper pole to put her clothes back on? Fuck no. Where are the cops? Who's going to tell us that it's illegal? No. So literally, we just had like all these like. I was 20. I was 19 at the time, so we had a bunch of 19-year-olds like literally getting naked on the stage in front of us, which was legal-esque, for us. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us were around that age that were putting that stuff on. So everybody there was technically 18 to 20 because the only way to like get back across the border was to be over 18 from certain times. And the only reason you went to Tijuana is because you weren't 21. So literally it was 18 to 20-year-olds that were coming down and partying with us. And the gay club was next door. So we had a bunch of like really, really hot dudes that would come up on the stage and dance around the pole too. So it wasn't just a bunch of just 19-year-old girls. It was like a bunch of fucking hot people. And so we're just like doing drugs and getting fucked up and just like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, okay, we'll see watching this. Like, yeah. Okay, so I unless anybody else has anything else they want to bring
Greg
up.
says, don't go to the titty twister. It's full of vampires.
Brainless.
We learned that the blood sucking way.
The blood sucking way.
We found that the bad sucky way.
Yeah.
But
the wrong sucky sucky.
I told her to suck me off.
Yeah, remember if she tries to if she takes you in the back room and tries to give you head, and before that fangs pop out of her mouth, do not let her
or anywhere else.
Yeah, don't let her get near your body because you're probably gonna lose some blood.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Brainless.
Yeah.
Any beer that you drink in the Netherlands is probably from this company.
Probably.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking insane.
Because they're worldwide. It's not just US. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking insane how global Anheuser-Busch is. Because what I was saying earlier is they have to buy grains in like Austria. They have to buy the malt in Africa. They have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm getting those places wrong.
Right.
But they're literally buying all this stuff in all these different countries. Mainly they're getting in the Americas. But the only way to get this thingy mabobber that they put in, well, Heineken can only be grown, the way that they make Heineken, all of that stuff technically has to be made in Heineken land.
Oh,
but,
Heineken land.
Hey, hey, you can't. You're talking about that simple beer, but it's still.
It's made from Heine's. Didn't you know
that?
No,
but what I'm getting at is they still may make it over in the way they did. It's distributed through something, you know what I'm saying? So it may be all there because it's world, but it still gets distributed through all of these channels, just like Corona, just like Rolling Rock, all of these things that you think are fucking worldly. What's a Canadian beer? I know there's one that I can't think of off the top of Blue Ribbon. No.
Moosehead beer is Canadian.
Sure. It's all.
Yeah, I was looking up Heineken on Wikipedia, and the only way Anheuser gets mentioned is Heineken is the second biggest brewer in the world, next to the Belgium company Anheuser-Busch. Because Anheuser ain't even America, motherfucker.
I know.
Yeah, so you're right. It is made in the Netherlands. Yes, it is.
No, Anheuser
I'm not going to pronounce the city it's made in.
It's Belgium.
But the distributor
Yeah.
for Heineken in the Americas is
I don't know.
Anheuser-Busch. So that's the thing is, even if it's made other things, the distributor is going to be that. When you look up Corona and other things, they may not be under the subsidiary, blah, blah, but there's a distributor, the people that put it on the trucks or the trains that give it to you in your town in the Americas is Anheuser-Busch. And
the Heineken we get in the U.S. is made in Amsterdam, brewed and bottled in Amsterdam.
I'm pretty sure Heineken isn't because Heineken is their biggest competitor.
But they still distribute it, I believe, in the Americas or whatever. But again, if these idiots think by not drinking Bud Light or Budweiser, they're fucking getting over on the man. No, dude, everything you fucking drink is you can't go to a fucking local, well, let's just put it this way. You can't go to a chain restaurant. You can't go to a sporting event. You can't go anywhere other than a local pub, a dive bar. You're inside your mom's vagina. You can't drink any kind of. I'm sorry. I put it that way. You can't get a drink that's alcoholic unless you are at places like that or a local or a place,
Even here, even if you go,
dude, I couldn't find anything. Literally, when I was there,
little small bars here, you're still getting the Anheuser-Busch beers.
I couldn't go.
Unless you go to the actual breweries, the local breweries themselves.
Yeah, when I went to Buffalo, I was amazed at all the places we went to, and they're like, "Oh, we only have Budweiser, Bud Light, Corona, the things." So I'm like, "What?" Like, it was weird. It was just all the fucking every name. Everybody knows the fucking name of it. And when you go, "What's your well?" It was the fucking well of everything. Or you said, "What's your top shelf?" Like, there was nothing like significantly different from that. And that's what's so funny about these people is they're like, "Oh, I want to feel special by blah, blah." And it's like, no, go to any place and fucking go to Jim's Wild Wings or whatever the fuck that bullshit is and try to order a beer that's not Anheuser-Busch. Have fun, motherfucker. Try to order something that isn't a corporate fucking woke corporation at this point in time. Have fun, dumbass. I mean, like, it doesn't work anymore. Okay, so we're gonna start getting the fuck out of here. Because thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you on the next event. Tomorrow is 420. I will be performing at a head shop.
Okay.
Cool. So I'll be doing that around 4-ish, which is
maybe I'll
a couple hours before.
Maybe I'll do like a game stream or something tomorrow just to get everybody together. I don't know. Depends on how I feel and how much I have to finish getting done.
Speaking of game streams, Slim.
Yes.
That person to the right of me. We do need to get her on that horse.
I keep trying to bring that up to. Sorry. I keep trying to bring that up to get them to do the intro. And
do you need to do the intro?
When? You only mention it when we're on live stream.
Yeah. So
true.
Yeah, there is a very, very tiny intro. There's only a very, very.
Let's do it.
Well, Vila, it's a very tiny intro that you have to go through, and then we can, and then I am trying my hard honest to get Queen a PS4 as well, so that we can all.
Yeah, I still have to ask my friend if they had what number they're.
If we can get my Queen one and anybody else who has a PS4. We can make a posse, and we can do Red Dead Redemption. because I understand Vila not wanting to do GTA because of the misogyny that in that game. Although it is fun to be able to kill people the way that you can in that game, and the jovial
I'm
fun.
one of the
but
very odd women that actually could be considered within the mind frame of a guy. Because honestly, if Slim was staring at a bitch's ass, I probably am too.
That's not it. What I don't like is that you can fuck a prostitute
but you
and
can't
then
fuck
kill
a
her
male
for her
prostitute.
money.
I thought it was that you couldn't
things
fuck
like
a
that.
male
I don't like the
prostitute
fact that you can kill the female prostitute after having
afterward.
sex with her,
Yeah.
and that's like okay because like sex workers are already really treated like shit, and I just feel like it's overly normalizing it. I might be looking too deep into it, but like, that's just the one thing that irks me about
I hear you. I thought it was because when
just
you're
let
at the
you
strip
can maim
club,
the prostitute, not kill her. You know, just let us maim her.
Just shoot her in the leg or something. You know?
I just like beating her over the head with dildos.
But the thing is, in that game, you can fucking kill anybody and take their money.
Yeah, but I do get what you're saying, Vila, for sure. The thing that I love,
you get your money back.
If
You're
you fuck
getting a
her, you
refund.
can't kill her.
Hold on. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to. The thing that I
Like
love
one or
about
the
it
other.
is
You're right,
all
one
of
or the other.
innuendos in the game and all those. There's so many game options, and just like Red Dead Redemption, there's so many options and gameplay versions of it. You can be whatever you fucking want in these virtual worlds, and it's so fucking amazing and so fun.
Do you know how many guys have female avatars when they play video games?
Me too. Like
my son.
No, but what I like, one of the things that I really love about GTA is the ads on the radio and all the brands and billboards.
Oh yeah,
they're just so fucking hilarious, taking the shit out of Republicans and Democrats. It's so awesome.
No one is safe.
They're puns. I love the puns in the game. Everything is a motherfucking pun in the game, and same with Red Dead. Everything's a pun, and that's what's so much fun about it. Is it's just redonkulous. And yes, I agree with you, Cat Lady. I wish there were more male hookers in these things, and I believe in GTA 6 that may be a thing more. So we'll see.
God, I hope so. I'm so sick of having to sleep with a female prostitute. You know, I'd like to pay for a dick once in a while.
Well, see, I really want a transgender or somebody that has boobs and a cock that I can have sex with in those games. But
with if you get a transgender prostitute in those games, they will probably use the slur.
I hope. Well, whatever. I'm just making a joke, and it's probably going to be in like Cyberpunk. Bad vodka. That happens. But anyways, okay. So let's keep blowing on. So hopefully in the future, if we can get a couple more people to join us on doing more game streams, we can do GTA, we can do Red Dead, and a couple other games streams with the whole perverted pals, the stream pervs together playing. So thank you all very much. We'll see you next time. Y'all have a good day, night, morning, whatever it is, and we'll see you in the near future.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here.
Bye.
Bye.